First, I cleanse my hands in a basin of clear water, feeling the coolness wash away the dust of the mortal world. Carefully, I select 3 sticks of incense, their slender bodies trembling slightly between my fingers. With reverence, I light each one, watching as the tips flare into a gentle glow. I bow deeply before the image of the 3 pure ones, the Tam Than, and offer the incense to the censer resting at their feet. Head lowered, I voice a silent prayer, entreating the Taoist patriarchs to bless my efforts, to grant me the clarity and steadiness I need to successfully inscribe the talismans. Once more, I return to the floor, sitting cross-legged, my back straight and my mind focused. I breathe deeply, letting each exhale carry away stray thoughts, striving to sink into a state of utter tranquility. The silence stretches, 3 long minutes passing in stillness. When I finally open my eyes, I feel a sense of peace, my heart calm, and my energy settled. Only then do I place the brush and cinnabar ink before me, their presence a promise and a challenge. In my heart, I review the 12 talismanic forms I have studied. The truth is, given my current situation, the most effective would be the Yin Ward talisman for protection, the 6 nails and 6 armors talisman for restraining spirits, and the Gathering Yin talisman for amplifying spiritual power. These 3 would grant me formidable offense and defense. Yet these advanced forms reside among the 12 master talismans, far beyond my present skills. For now, I must make do with the 3 foundational talismans every novice must master: the Speed Talisman, the Strength Talisman, and the Silk Thread Talisman. According to the secret texts, these entry-level talismans are simple but reliable. As their names suggest, the Speed Talisman enhances reaction time and agility, not only in action, but in escape. The extent of the boost depends on the quality of the talisman itself. The better the craftsmanship, the more pronounced the effect. The Strength Talisman, meanwhile, bolsters physical power and endurance. Most intriguing of all is the Silk Thread Talisman. This, though basic, is the most fundamental offensive talisman. When activated with the proper incantation and gestures, it unleashes a thread-like strand of condensed spiritual force, minuscule but deadly to spirits and malevolent entities. As always, the effectiveness is tied to the talisman's quality. Both the Speed and Strength talismans work in tandem with my Peachwood sword. Though the sword itself is of a lower grade, Master Cao told me that as long as it strikes a spirit, it will cause harm. His words prove that the Peachwood sword can interact with the corporeal forms of ghosts. The key is speed, how quickly I can wield it. These 2 talismans, by enhancing my body, grant me a better chance at fighting or, if need be, a swift retreat. With the Silk Thread talisman adding a layer of offense, I have a measure of both attack and defense. A spark of excitement stirs within me, but I force it down, focusing on the task at hand. In my mind, I envision an immortal sitting upright on a keelin, a necessary link in the Maoshan tradition for talismanic creation. Without this mental imagery, failure is certain. I dip the brush into cinnabar, the red pigment glistening on the bristles, and carefully draw the first strokes on the yellow talisman paper. As my hand moves, I murmur the corresponding incantation for the Speed Talisman. Spirit brush awakens, wind sweeps the sand. 10,000 miles, a fleeting journey. All evils subdued, clouds hide the dragon. The white colt leaps, time flows on. By the law, so it must be. Speed Talisman, activate. As the incantation ends, the brush lifts, leaving behind a simple yet elegant pattern reminiscent of a gust of wind. A flash of golden light shimmers on the paper, and joy wells up within me. The first Speed Talisman has been successfully crafted. Suppressing my elation, I press on, producing over a dozen Speed Talismans before exhaustion threatens to overwhelm me. I recognize the cause: the depletion of spiritual energy within my body. The strain is immense, warning me to stop before harm is done. I set aside my tools and leave the room, seeking out the kitchen in the old house. There, I prepare several hearty bowls of rice, accompanied by pickled vegetables. After all, I owe the old master a small fortune. What's a little more food in the scheme of things? The meal, surprisingly delicious, restores both my body and spirit, prompting a silent note of gratitude. Returning to my room, I begin crafting the strength and silk thread talismans. The process is monotonous and draining, hunger gnawing at me. I shuttle back and forth between the kitchen and my chamber, working through the night. By dawn, I have amassed 60 or 70 talismans, though my success rate hovers around 60%. Most are speed talismans, as they are the easiest. The strength and silk thread talismans prove much more challenging. It's clear that the more advanced a talisman, the harder it becomes to craft. I brace myself for the difficulties ahead. Suddenly, the rooster's crow pierces the morning gloom. Yet the day remains shrouded in mist. I have never longed for sunlight so much. I sling my bag over my shoulder, grip my peachwood sword, and step out to bid farewell to the old master. Before I can speak, I notice a slip of paper affixed to the door. "Funkui, keep an eye on Thensun for me. Ensure his safety, and you'll have peace of mind to do your work." There is no signature, but I know who left it. "Thank you, old Master Cow," I say, bowing toward the note, before turning and closing the gate behind me. I cross the dirt road back to my own house, inspecting its perimeter. With Thensun's safety assured, thanks to the old master, I can now focus on what lies ahead. After a quick, refreshing bath and a change into clean clothes, I eat my fill and, utterly spent, collapse into bed. Sleep claims me quickly. I hadn't rested at all the previous night. When I awake, darkness has fallen once more. Looking out the window, my heart pounds. The daytime mist has returned, now thicker and tinged with a faint, unsettling pink, a color that fills me with dread, as if I've crossed the threshold into the underworld. My once familiar village is now alien and frightening. As I step outside, heavily armed with talismans and sword, the silence is total, save for the soft crunch of my footsteps. I expected to encounter the three spirits immediately, but the roads remain empty. Confusion gnaws at me, but I dare not call out to draw them near. Suddenly I see a figure. Old Tran, the cart driver, scratching furiously at a tree, his hands bloodied, his face twisted in agony. He seems oblivious to pain, his actions horrifyingly unnatural. As our eyes meet, his pupils vanish, replaced by milky white, and he speaks in a woman's voice. "You heard us yesterday. Tonight you'll watch your neighbors suffer. And he's just the first. Think a peachwood sword can save you? You underestimate us." Horror grips me. I understand. The spirits, unable to find Thensun, have turned their wrath on others. Old Tran is possessed. Fury surges through me. I point my sword at him, shouting, "Release Uncle Tran, or I'll destroy you utterly." He laughs, the female voice chilling, and slams his head into the tree, skin tearing. Enraged, I charge, chanting the incantation for the silk thread talisman. A golden thread ignites at the tip of my sword, launching toward the possessed old Tran, ready to confront the evil head-on.